Hello friends, good morning. Myself, Professor M.H. Annaya, Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Friends, in this today's session, we are going to study the development of the lateral surface of a hexagonal pyramid which is cut by a vertical section plane. When I say a vertical section plane, it is a plane or a sharp cutting edge which is running parallel to VP. So this vertical section plane is seen as a line in the top view. Suppose if I show this as a section plane which is perpendicular to HP and is parallel to VP, you will be able to see the section plane SS as a line in the top view. And in today's problem, we have this hexagonal pyramid having side of base 30 mm, that is AB, BC, all these sides measure 30 mm and the axis is 60 mm long. Axis is the distance from the vertex O to the center of the base O1 is the axis, and that measures 60 mm, and it is kept on the horizontal plane HP such that one of the edges, say the edge AB, is parallel to VP. So when this edge is parallel to VP, the opposite edge is also parallel to VP. And first of all, let us draw the top and front view of the pyramid when it is kept on horizontal plane with one of the shorter edges of the base parallel to VP. So it is very obvious, and you have done a lot of problems on the projection of solids. So when a hexagonal pyramid is placed on HP with its axis normal to HP or one of the shorter edges parallel to VP, we will be able to see the complete base of the solid in the top view, and in the front view you can see this triangle and this triangle. So let me place the object on HP with one of the shorter edge parallel to VP and obtain its top and front views. I just write down the XY line. XY line here, mark VP and HP indicating first angle projection. Draw the top view of the solid, that is a hexagon, a regular hexagon of the given dimension. So this is the hexagon we have got. It is the base of the hexagon. I am going to join all these diagonals. So all these meet at a common point, which we call it as O. O is the center of the top face, O1 is the center of the bottom face, and this is the top view of the hexagonal pyramid, which has got a dimension of the shorter edge as 30 mm. That is specified in the problem. And let us obtain the corresponding front view I have shown you. So before I just get the front view, let me mark these corners as A, B, C, D, E and F. So in the front view, let us project all these lines from the corners and get the corresponding front view. Before that, let me mark the axis of the solid through the center here. The height of the solid is given to be 60 mm, hence I mark 60 mm here to represent the height of the solid or the length of the axis of the solid. And here we have these points. We will get A dash here, this is A dash, the extreme point here is D dash, A, B, C, D, E, F. So this is D dash, join that to the vertex O dash, O dash A dash, O dash B dash. Similarly, these B and F will lie on the same vertical line. Get these points, that is B dash F dash. The one is B dash, other is F dash. Similarly, C and E will lie at the same equal distance from the corner and mark it as E dash C dash or C dash E dash. This is the bottom or the base of the solid, The center of the base is O1 dash. Friends, we have placed the object, the hexagonal pillar on HP, such that one of the edges, either BC or FP, parallel to BP. And the front view you have got here. In the front view, you have the height of the solid represented by this height, 60 millimeter. Now, you all know very well, the hexagonal pyramid will have 6 lateral surface, OAB, OBC, etc. You will have 6 surfaces, and all these surfaces are isosceles triangles having the base edge measuring AB equal to 30 millimeters. So, like that, you will have 6 isosceles triangles in the development. To start with, let us assume that the solid is not cut by any section plane and hence obtain the development of the lateral surface of the whole solid, assuming it is not cut by any section plane. And obviously, you are going to have 6 triangles, and all triangles are isosceles. So let me start from this point here. So here, before I draw this, you know very well that all the developments are drawn to true scale or true size. Here we have to find out from the front view of the solid which one of the solid edge, that is the slanted, gives the true length. And very obviously, if you observe this line OD, the slanted OD, OD is parallel to VP, and hence O dash D dash represents the true length of the solid. This is the true length of the slant edge. So this is true length R. So I am going to mark this O dash here or O here and take a distance R. This distance is equal to R. So I take this distance R, the true length, and just mark a vertical line here, and then with center O and radius equal to this distance, I am going to draw an arc of a circle. I just draw a mark like this. Now, friends, the base edge measures 30 mm. So, starting from this point, let me get 6 arcs, that's 30 mm, 30 mm like that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am going to join these to these corners, and we have got 6 such. This is one triangle, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Remember, here all these are same, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And the base edges of the solid are all straight edges. Hence I am going to mark by thin line to start with, all these by straight edges, and all these edges are 30 mm each. 30, 30, 30 millimeter. So this would have been the development if it were not cut by any section plane. Now, before marking on the development, let us see how the section plane is cutting the solid. In the question, it is given that the solid is cut by a vertical section plane at a distance of 10 millimeter from the axis. So in the top view, O is the center or the axis here. From there I should take a distance of 10 mm and mark a line, because the vertical section plane is as a line at a distance of 10 millimeter from the wall, 10 millimeter. So in the top view, I am going to mark the section plane from O running at a distance of 10 millimeter. Friends, this is going to be the section plane S1, S1, and this is at a distance of 10 millimeter from the axis. This gap is 10 mm. So after the section plane is cutting the solid, we are going to retain that portion of the solid which is retained for the development. So the smaller part is thrown away, this part, and the remaining part is retained, and all that retained part I will show by dark line. So this part is retained, this is up to here retained, This is retained, retained, this slant is retained, this is also retained, and up to here is retained. And if you observe here, friends, the vertical section plate is cutting the shorter CD of the base, shorter edge BA, and it is cutting the slant edges OB and OC. Hence, totally you have got 4 points, 2 on the shorter edges, 2 on the slant edges. So on AB, the section plane is cutting here. On CD, it is cutting here. On OB and OC, it is cutting here. So there are totally 4 points, 2 on the base edges and 2 on the slant edges. So let me mark these in the development. And one more thing to observe here is, friends, in the development, you have OA, OF, OE, OD, all these are retained. Only there are 4 points at which the solid is being cut by the section plate. So you can just mark these distances. And one more important thing here is that the section plate cutting the solid is not removing any of the total slant edges completely. So you can start the development either from A or B or C, etc. Let me start with A. So this is A, this is B, C, D, E, F, and this is A again. And this is also again R. This length is equal to R. You should know that. That R is same as this slant edge. Now friends, let us start from the base edge. The section plate is cutting the base edge AB at this point. So you can take the distance from A or from B. Say from A, at this distance it is being cut on AB from A. On AB from A, say it is cutting here. So this is one point. Similarly, it is cutting CD of the base edge at this point. So again from C, you will just take the distance on CD. It is cutting on CD, A, B, C, D. Say this is the distance on CD, this other point. So these are the 2 points where the section plane is cutting. The shorter edge is AB and the shorter edge CD. We got 2 points. We will name these points later on. Friends, the similar way, the section plane is also cutting this slant edge OB and this slant edge OC. Both are cut. So how to mark these slant edges? Now friends, the slant edge is cut here. You write a vertical line from there. This is OC is cut here. You write a vertical line from there. So this is the point where this slant edge OC is cut. Similarly, OB is also cut at the same height. So this OB is cut somewhere here. This is cutting OC. OC is here. This is the point OC. And similarly, OB is cut here, like a vertical line from there. It will be cutting at the same distance. So these are the 2 points where the section plane is cutting the slant edges OC and OE. Remember, these OC and OE are not the true length because both OC and OE are inclined to VP. So whatever the point it is cutting there, transfer those points to the true length line R. So I am going to write a vertical line, horizontal line till it meets here. So on both OB and also on OC at this distance the solid is cut. So I am going to mark this distance on OB and OC. So I will take this distance. Please look at the board. This distance on OC and also on OB. Friends, I have got 4 points. 2 for the base edges, 2 for the slant edges. The slant edges are cut here. The point is transferred here because we need the true length for the development. And the base edges are very obvious. I have marked already those because these are all the true lengths here. So 4 points you have got, friends. We will just join all these points by straight line. So this is 1, second, and this is third. So these are the 1, 2, 3. So we'll call this as 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So this much portion of the solid is being removed. Now which portion of the solid is retained? The portion marked P here, the upper part, above this much portion is retained, in which you have got OA, OF, OE, OD, all the four slant edges are retained. So we are start from OA. OA is here. Again OA is here. This is one. Then OF and OE also retained. OF is here. OE is retained. OE is here. OF, OE both are there. Then OD is also visible, are retained in the development. Is also there. All these are retained. So all the triangular faces are visible here. This portion is available and this is available. So here friends, the portion on OB and OC above that section plane is retained. On OB, this portion is retained, this is also retained. And in the true shape, these are the edges. This much of edge is retained. And friends, you can see only this part is removed by the section plane. And whatever I have shown here, this part shown in color will give you the development of the part P. Friends, I hope you have followed this problem, and I will again just go through this problem and let you know how I have completed the problem. In this problem, you have the hexagonal pyramid, upside of which 30 mm and height 60 mm, with one of the edge parallel to BP is cut by a vertical section plane. A vertical section plane is a vertical lamina in front of a sharp vertical blade which is cutting the solid at a distance of 10 mm from the axis. I have got the top view and front view of the solid. After obtaining that, we wanted to find out the true length of the solid, and here when you observe this OD, one of the slant edges of the solid, OD is parallel to BP, and hence O dash D dash represents R. R is the true length of this slant edge. TL is the true length of the slant edge. So keeping that as the radius, I have drawn this sector. On the sector, I have marked these 6 edges, AB, BC, CD, etc. Assuming it is not cut by the section plane. Then I have cut the solid by a section plane which is inclined or parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. This section plane SS is cutting 2 edges AB and CD at these 2 points, and 2 slant edges OB and OC at these 2 points. And later on, these points were transferred to the corresponding slant edge and base edges in the development, and this figure will give you the complete development of the lateral surface of the hexagonal pyramid when it is cut by a vertical section plane at the given distance of 10 mm. Friends, I hope you are all happy with the presentation I have made, and if you really feel that this is of some benefit or it is useful to the students of engineering, please share the information, you subscribe, and you tell your friends also to subscribe. So thank you very much for viewing my YouTube CD. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and this is Dr. M. H. Chanaya signing off.